Hey there, Aquarius. It's Michelle with Light and Love Intuitive Readings. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate your patience with me as I've been healing over the past month or so. Thank you so much for your good vibes, your prayers, your well wishes. You are so appreciated and you are so loved. I also wanted to let you know, for those of you who are interested, that I am on Patreon, where every reading here for each sign will take a deeper dive, and there are interactive components as well as chats, podcasts going a little deeper into topics of interest to you, as well as drawings for private readings, free private readings, discounts, and so much more. So if you do feel inclined, hook up with me over there for deeper material. And I'll still be here starting with 2 readings per sign per month, hoping that I am fully recovered to do the weekly readings again in March. So this reading here is for February 1st through the 15th. But honestly, whenever you stumble upon this reading, there's always going to be a message here for you. And also to remind you all that I do read all of the messages intuitively, but you can feel free to interpret them any way you see fit for your own situation. Please keep only what resonates and leave the rest. And I do have here, starting out with the Hermit. So the Hermit here is, it's almost making me feel like this is telling you it's advice. It's your advice that you're getting. You need to take a moment, retreat from the noise, go within, take some time out to rest and relax and rejuvenate. But by going within, your path is going to be illuminated for you to where, just going through the day-to-day and the normal struggles of daily life, you're not able to hear the cues and the little nudges that you're getting from the divine. So you do need to take a moment. This is just a call to you to take a moment, take time out, really just minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, no longer than that is needed, but just a time that you set for yourself, and just take the time out to quiet your mind and allow it. And people say, well, I can't meditate because I can't quiet my mind. Well, that's okay, because even if your mind is going and going and going, by the end of that 2 minutes, you are actually quieting down, slowing down. So really pay attention to your breaths, pay attention to, don't try to think anything. If a thought comes in, go back to your breath, go into the, just hearing the sounds of the room. Just trying to slow it down a little bit, because there are definitely messages here for you, but your path is being illuminated for you. So you do need to take a moment so you can hear those. So for those of you who are very busy, you definitely want to take time out and set that up. Just pick a time a day and do it every day faithfully, and it'll become a habit, and it'll be very, very beneficial to you. Additionally, usually in the morning, right after you wake up, get your coffee, do whatever you normally do in the morning, and then have the moment. So if it means you just have to, wake up minutes earlier, I know that stinks for some of you, but if you could do it then, that is the best time. Or before bed, but many times before bed, everybody's running through their day in their head, and it's really hard to slow down your mind. But this would certainly prepare you for a good sleep as well. So I do have the Death card here, which just means you're going through a pretty big transformation. This is, this energy very alone is a little bit crazy. It's a little bit heavy. It's very quick. There's a lot going on here. But as far as this transformation goes, the best advice to you is just allow it to happen. Allow things to unfold, because what's happening here is we are getting rid of things that do not work for us any longer, and we are opening doors to our new life. So there's new things going on. The old is dying off, the new is coming in, and you just need to embrace it. Embrace change, embrace it, and just allow it to flow. Going with the flow helps you with any transition as well. And make sure you breathe. And that's where also with the Hermit card, it's helping you because you're taking deep breaths and you're counting your breaths and you're just slowing everything down. So in being able to be in touch with your own inner guidance, that's the guidance that you need. Absolutely. And I do have here the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, you have a lot going on, you're juggling, and that's where partially the Hermit is coming in too. And I feel like I'm talking miles an hour. So I just think that there's just so much to get done in such a small period of time. And that's how you feel. So it's really time to just take a moment and just breathe, because it'll all get done. You're being guided. Just listen to your inner guidance and it will all get done. Everything will be taken care of. For some of you, it's just a matter of getting some things off your plate, pesky things that you know that you can just give away to somebody else to do. And then where you're doing the things that you absolutely have to do. And now I also have here the Page of Cups. And with the Page of Cups, that's some message or some news is coming in from a family member or someone who loves you, or it could be you. But either way, it's a pleasant surprise, very pleasant surprise, sweet surprise. And it's just feeling, it's just love, a lot of love in this card. So whatever this is, it makes you very, very, very happy. So it's news of some sort coming in, and it's just going to be very pleasant for you. And then I have here the Knight of Pentacles. And with this Knight of Pentacles, this could be money coming in for some of you. Very, very powerful and beautiful. And you just need to allow this flow. Don't get hung up on anything else. Just allow the flow. So you do, for some of you, we have some money coming in. And then I have here the Seven of Pentacles, and that's kind of, you know, reviewing the seeds that you've planted and what is growing. What is your harvest looking like? Because right now is the time to reap that harvest. So at this time, you're looking at it and it's, you know, you may not have thought you're doing as well as you really are. So seeds well planted are going to bring good fruit. So as far as that goes, just, you know, take a look, do your inventory. And we also have here the Emperor. So I don't know if this is something, you know, where somebody has to go back through and check their financial status or material possessions or whatever, because you have, you know, this Emperor breathing down your neck. But it's also the Emperor is calling you to just, you know, when you're doing your inventory, weed out what doesn't work. Bring forward what does work, and just allow this worry and allow money to just bring you the beautiful gifts that are here for you, ready to be handed to you. And just make sure that you're in that position. Now, the Emperor could also be just saying, get your affairs in order, or not even your affairs, but get your, just get organized. Some of you may not be so organized. So this might be something that needs to be where you need some organization as well. So Emperor could also be a boss. This could be, you know what, you could be getting an offer here of a new position that's going to bring you more money. And you have this boss here, or you're going to be the boss. Several things here, but you also have right next to him is the Knight of Wands. And as far as the Knight of Wands goes, this is a very brilliant idea, going from thought to action. This is you finding a better solution. It is just clear vision, having this clear vision on what direction you want to go. So this whole row here could absolutely be about work. It could be about plans. It could be money came through for you and you're going to create this whole new journey for yourself. So very, very powerful here. And just remember, Emperor is saying, pull those loose ends together. Just get everything in order. Get everything in order. Allow this all to unfold for you. And you're doing very well. Doing very well. I do have here the Five of Wands, which is a little bit of conflict, chaos, turmoil, pesky nature is what I'm feeling. And a little bit of, could be even like family arguments or whatever. With this, you know, looking at the situation, there's always room for growth here. And one of the biggest things is the best thing that you could do for this time period, or ever, but for this time period, is to just sidestep the drama. Don't even insert your opinion. Don't even take part. Just walk away, get away from it, because it's not going to serve you, especially during this time of really quick energy. And we have the full moon coming in, and there's just a lot going on. So what these cards here, I do have here the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is saying, you know what, you're ready. So whatever this is that's going on here, you are ready. Get planning, get going. And Emperor, again, pulling everything together, getting your ducks in a row, making sure everything's taken care of. You don't have time for this stuff. So with this Two of Wands, this is your time to push forward and get going, and you don't have time for this. So it's not going to serve you to take part in any of this. So it's almost like sidestep it, because you have better things to think about. You have other things to think about. But when you look at this, situation, whatever it is. It could annoy you. It could just be totally annoying to you. But you do have to look at it for growth purposes as well. So kind of look upon it with compassion and kindness, and that's okay. But you guys go ahead and you do your thing, because I'm not taking part in it. And then I do have here the Eight of Cups. And with the Eight of Cups, this is certainly walking away from something. So whether or not the Knight of Pentacles and double checking everything going on in your material world, getting everything in order and pulling this brilliant idea and getting it into action, getting the plans done, you might have to walk away from something, whether it's walking away from this drama, walking away from another position so you could take this new position or new role in your life, or that you could get your own business off the ground. I'm feeling that for some of you as well. So certainly that's going on too. And then I have here the Seven of Wands. So you're kind of feeling like this is exactly what just came through. So for some of you, this is going to resonate, maybe for not all of you, but it's almost like, yes, all of this beautiful stuff is lining up and you're ready to push through. And then, some people are just throwing in their opinions about it and figure they'll just try to tear you down or give you some, just give you a little bit of pushback with whatever this is. And so you're almost feeling like you have to stand up for yourself. Don't explain. If it's about this and just don't get involved. Don't explain. You don't have to explain anything to anyone. Stand up for what you believe in, and that's what you really have to do. You don't have to stop and explain to people that are tearing you down about why you're doing what you're doing. If you're following your own guidance, your own intuition, and it feels right to you, and this feels like the best move for you, then you have to do it. Now, obviously, if you're married or if you're, in a relationship where you need that other partner on board, it can't be, just telling them this is what I'm going to do, and it's affecting their life as well. But for most of you, I'm just thinking, you have this awesome opportunity coming in, and with this opportunity, yeah, you got to get a lot of things done, and you don't have time for the drama, and you're bringing this, it's just brilliant. Whatever this is, it's your time to move on this. So you're going to have to walk away from something. So, and stand up for yourself, stand up for what you believe in, but don't stand there and give excuses on why you deserve this or why this is good for you. Don't even waste your breath. Don't waste your breath. Stand up for what you believe in and push this stuff through, because it's really coming in and it is really, really beautiful. So I do have here, to clarify the reading, I have the Eight of Cups again. So you have double that energy. And in this deck here, he's walking like right into this absolutely beautiful horizon, sunset. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the right thing to do. So even if you are walking away from something with a little bit of a heavy heart, your intuition is telling you, it has to be telling you that this is the right thing to do. And so if it feels good to you, if this all feels right, you don't have to stand up for yourself in the nature that you have to tell people why. You do not need to tell anybody why you plan on doing it if they're not going to support you and lift you up. So you just stand up for what you believe in, and you can even be silent and sidestep all of this drama. This is what you are doing, and it is very, very beautiful. This is your transformation, and your transformation is for the better. Absolutely for the better. This is all beautiful, beautiful energy. You just have this peskiness around you, maybe a little bit of competition going on, or somebody, it just seems to me like people throwing opinions like where you don't even need to hear it. You don't need to hear it. So that's what I'm feeling for most of you. Stand up for what you believe in, but don't, I can't even think of the word. It's like, just in the meantime, unless the word comes to me, just don't give excuses on why this is right, because it's like falling on deaf ears anyway. So don't even worry about it. You do have the Two of Coins again. So this is you juggling. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. You're making everything work, and it is working for you. Remember, you do need this time with yourself, though. You do need that time with yourself to be able to rest and recuperate. And again, going within your path just lights right up like no business. Like you would be so amazed at how your path lights up for you as you take that moment to go within. I do have here the 9 of coins, and with the 9 of coins, that is, of course, I just hit the camera, I'm sorry. It is, of course, the 9 of pentacles, and with this is like, hey, I did this. This is what I created. I did this. And so you do have that moment. You have that moment. You have the abundance. You have the financial security. You have the, you're feeling the fruits of your labor. You're feeling very abundant, very, very, very beautiful. And then over here, to further clarify for you, I do have here the Wheel of Fortune. Embrace this change. Yes, it's not going to always be easy. You're going to have people that get in the way, that are just, kind of slowing things down a little bit, but you need to take the high road. Do any, look upon any arguments or anything like that with compassion and understanding, but everything's just working together. These are blessings. Whatever this is that you're walking away from, it's a blessing in disguise. You have the just blessed abundance, wheels turning in your favor. It's all happening now. It's now. So you need to just open yourself up and allow this beautiful, beautiful transformation. Embrace change. And then I have here the Queen of Swords, and this is just a huge call to you, and I'm feeling this as big as I'm feeling the Hermit. The Queen of Swords is actually, she's just so clear thinking, and she's speaking without emotional attachment to whatever, she's being very calm. She's independent. She's unbiased. She's just speaking and communicating without a bunch of emotion. And it feels to me like with this 5 of Wands, it's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of passion, like people just passionately want to be heard. And honestly, it's time for you to get through this couple of weeks with just totally being unbiased and non-judgmental, looking at situations like that with kindness and compassion, but absolutely clear thinking, and just making sure, that you're pulling out the emotions and going more with objectivity. And then I have here for your final two clarifications, Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So you have a breakthrough here. You have a major breakthrough. You have clarity. You have victory and success. And then you also have, with this Ace of Cups, you could be releasing a bunch of emotional baggage. You could be going on this whole new spiritual journey. You could be increasing your intuitive gifts that you have, increasing your intuition. You can be, building on your own psychic abilities, but also this could be love coming in for you, or enhanced love in a committed relationship. So very beautiful, very powerful. You have a lot going on here between the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. You're bringing something into action, and this is something that you will have clarity, you will have love, you will have the abundance, you will have change. Of course, you will have change, you will have blessings, and you definitely need to go within and allow your own inner guidance to speak to you as well. And again, with this Page of Cups, very happy family news, and we're going to pull from they all fell out from the Archangel Power Tarot, and let's just see what we have here. So to further clarify, we have the Star. This is a dream come true. Believe in yourself, and it's the end of a difficult situation. Very, very beautiful, very powerful. And for some of you, this Star also represents healing. And then you have here the of Raphael. This is love and blessings that fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, and a happily ever after. So that's also has to do with this Ace of Cups here, and to where it's just a blessed family life, love in your life, and it's filling up your life, and it's allowing you to have this like a new lease on life. You're just in love with love of life. So in love with love of life. So very beautiful. I have here also the Three of It says, do what you love. This is a time of great personal growth in your career or your artistic endeavors. So this is also working with others in a cooperative manner. So do what you love. This whole row here with the Knight of Pentacles and your Seven of Pentacles and your Emperor and the Knight of Wands. This is you taking a passion, something, whether it was an idea or something of sorts, and you're putting that into action. You are moving forward with this, and you're also going to be working with others in a very cooperative manner. And then I have here the Empress. It's time to act upon your plans. Your creativity is rewarded. There are luxurious or abundant resources. So you have these beautiful, abundant resources coming into you. You need to take whatever this is, whatever this career thing is, or whatever this material thing is that's coming in, and you need to nurture it and grow it and just continue to follow your passion there. Then I have here the Page of Gabriel, and it's saying, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. You have opportunities for excitement and adventure. And this is the time. And that's why we sidestep the drama. That's why we open our hearts to this transition that we're going through. That's why, you know, we have this happy news coming in. We have big deals going on here. You have some pretty big deals here. Follow your passion and move from what excites you, excitement to excitement to excitement. And you continue to do that, and you will just continue to get more. So be very driven by your passion here. But again, make sure that you are taking time out to meditate, and that you are taking time out to listen to your own inner guidance. So you have a lot of clarity here. You have so much going on here. It's very beautiful. And okay, so this is from your Archangel Oracle cards. I have here leadership. This is Archangel Gabriel, and it's saying it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And again, like I said, this was, you know, looking at this upon this with compassion and kindness. And it seems like maybe, you know, for some of you who are moving into leadership positions, or those who are leaders, lead them with love, and that is going to return you so much more. And then I have victory. This is Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered, and have faith. So your prayers have been heard and they have been answered. Then I have your career transition. So this does work very well for that row here. Career transition, Archangel Chamuel, and it says your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So it's time to push forward. It is certainly time to push forward. Again, Archangel Chamuel has peace, and it says peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So seeing everything through the eyes of love, the eyes of God, seeing everything through the eyes of love, looking upon things, even things that are adverse to you, things that are bringing on adversity for you, you look at it through the eyes of love. Look upon it with compassion, kindness, and know that there's always going to be a blessing and a lesson in that situation. So peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So you guys have a pretty awesome couple of weeks here. You are walking away from something. Your call, your advice here is to certainly take the approach of the Queen of Swords and make sure that you are pulling emotions out when you're communicating. Communicate facts only, and really just speak clearly, and make sure that your thoughts are clear as well. Take time out to meditate. Certainly get that into your schedule, because you are going through a big transformation right now. A little bit of juggling. You could certainly delegate, but you have some happy news coming in. You have some prosperity coming in. You have clarity coming in. You have abundance coming in. You also have a big, huge breakthrough. So you have victory. This is beautiful. You have the upper hand here. You have the Star. So this is a dream come true, and you absolutely need to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Your difficulties are over. Well, please let me know how that resonates with you. I do appreciate it. I look forward to your next reading. For those of you who would like a private reading with me, please email lightandloveintuitive@gmail.com. And for those of you looking for a little bit deeper dive on this reading here, you can head on over to Patreon using the link below. I love you guys. I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.